Hello students, in the previous video, we solved practice work sums of part 2. Today, we are going to solve practice work sums of part 3 and part 4. So, let's solve it. Practice work of part 3 and 4. Question number 1. The cost of 2 kilogram of apple jam is rupees 300. Find the cost of 6 kilogram of apple jam. Students, try to understand this question. In this question, we have to find out the cost of 6 kilogram of apple jam. And we have been given the cost of 2 kilogram of apple jam. Students, we can solve this sum by two ways. Either first finding out the cost price of 1 kilogram of apple jam and then finding out the cost price of 6 kilogram of apple jam. That is finding out price by using unitary method. Or we can find out the cost price of 6 kilogram of apple jam directly. Students, in this sum, I am not finding out the cost price of 1 kilogram of apple jam. I am finding out the cost price of 6 kilogram of apple jam directly. So now, let's solve sum number 1. Students, in order to find out the cost price of 6 kilogram of apple jam, let's write down the statement. As we know that when we write the statement, it becomes clear that what we have to do. Either we have to multiply or we have to divide. Also, we comes to know that we have to multiply which number by which number, or we have to divide which number by which number. That is, we get the dividend and divisor. So now, let's write down the statement from question itself and cross multiply it and solve sum number 1. 2 kilogram rupees 300. So, 6 kilogram equals to how much? Now, by cross multiplying, we get 300 multiplied by 6 by 2. Students, now we have to multiply 300 by 6 and we have to keep denominator 2 as it is, that is same. Thus, multiplying 300 by 6 and keeping the denominator same, we get 1800 by 2. Now, dividing 1800 by 2, we get rupees 900. Thus, the cost of 6 kilogram of apple jam is rupees 900. Now, sum number 2. Karishma bought 25 kilogram adhesive for rupees 5,000. How much money will be required to buy 40 kilogram adhesive? Students, try to understand this question. In this question, we have to find out the money needed to buy or purchase 40 kilogram of adhesive. And we have been given the price of 25 kilogram of adhesive. Students, to make our calculations simple and fastest, first of all, we will find out the cost price of 1 kilogram of adhesive. Then we will find out the cost price of 40 kilogram of adhesive. That is, we will use unitary method. So now let's solve sum number 2. 25 kilogram equals to rupees 5,000. So 1 kilogram equals to how much? Now by cross multiplying, we get 5,000 multiplied by 1 by 25. Now multiplying 5,000 by 1 and keeping the denominator 25 as it is, we get 5,000 by 25. Now dividing 5,000 by 25, we get rupees 200. Thus, cost price of 1 kilogram of adhesive is rupees 200. Students, now we have to find out the cost price of 40 kilograms of adhesive. So now let's find out the cost price of 40 kilogram of adhesive. 1 kilogram rupees 200. So 40 kilogram equals to how much? Now by cross multiplying, we get 200 multiplied by 40 by 1. Students, now we have to multiply 200 by 40 and we have to keep denominator 1 as it is. Students, in order to multiply 200 by 40 mentally, we have to put 3 zeros at the end. That is, in ones place, tens place and hundreds place, as there are 3 zeros in the product and we have to multiply the remaining digits. Thus, writing 3 zeros at the end and multiplying the remaining digits 2 by 4 and keeping the denominator 1 as it is, we get rupees 8,000. Thus, rupees 8,000 will be needed to buy 40 kilogram adhesive. Now, question number 3. Sahil took a loan of rupees 15,000 from a bank and returned rupees 16,500 to the bank. Find the interest paid by him. Students, in this question, we have to find out the amount of interest and we have been given amount of loan taken by Sahil and amount returned by Sahil. Students, in order to find out interest, we have to subtract amount taken as loan from amount returned. So now, let's solve sum number 3. Amount taken as loan by Sahil equals to rupees 15,000. Amount returned by him to bank equals to rupees 16,500. Therefore, interest equals to how much? Therefore, interest equals to 16,500 minus 15,000 equals to rupees 1,500. Thus, interest paid by Sahil is rupees 1,500. Students, note that the extra amount returned is called interest. Here, Sahil took a loan of rupees 15,000, but he paid back rupees 16,500, which is more than rupees 15,000. Thus, extra amount paid back by Sahil is called interest, which is rupees 1,500. Now, sum number 4. Aman took a loan of rupees 15,000 from a bank. He paid back rupees 19,800 in 1 year. Find the amount he paid back every month. Students, try to understand this question. In this question, we have to find out the amount paid back by Aman in every month. That is, each month or per month or 1 month. And we have been given the amount paid back by Aman in 1 year. So let's find out the amount paid back by Aman in 1 month by writing the statement and cross multiplying it. So now let's solve sum number 4. Students, first of all, let's convert year into months, as we know that we cannot multiply or divide if units are different, that is not same. Thus, converting 1 year into months, we get 12 months. Thus, amount paid back in 12 months equals to rupees 19,800, which is given. Thus, amount paid back in 1 month is equals to how much? Now, let's write down the statement so that we get the amount per month paid by Aman. 12 months equals to rupees 19,800. So, 1 month equals to how much? Now, by cross multiplying, we get 19,800 multiplied by 1 upon 12. Now, multiplying 19,800 by 1 and keeping the denominator 12 as it is, we get 19,800 by 12. Students, now we have to divide 19,800 by 12. Thus, dividing 19,800 by 12, we get rupees 1,650. Therefore, amount paid back by Aman in each month or every month is rupees 1,650. Now, sum number 5. Amir took a loan of rupees 50,000 from a bank. He paid back rupees 4,500 in every month for a year. How much money did he pay back? Students, in this question, we have to find out money paid back by Amir in 1 year. And we have been given money paid back by Amir in each month, which is rupees 4,500. Students, note that in previous sum, we find out the amount paid back by Aman in every month. That is, we find out the amount for 1 month. Whereas in this sum, we have to find out the amount paid back by Amir in 1 year. So, now let's solve sum number 5. First of all, converting a year into months and writing the necessary details which is given to us. 1 year equals to 12 months. Amount paid back in 1 month which is given is rupees 4,500. Therefore, amount paid back in 12 months equals to how much? Now, let's write down the statement and cross multiply it so that we get the answer easily. 1 month equals to rupees 4,500. So, 12 months equals to how much? Now, by cross multiplying, we get 4,500 multiplied by 12 by 1. Now, multiplying 4,500 by 12 and keeping denominator 1 as it is, we get 54,000 by 1. Now, dividing 54,000 by 1, we get 54,000. Therefore, amount paid back by Amir in 1 year is rupees 54,000.